Breaking: Andrew and Tristan Tate have been arrested in Miami by the U.S. Marshals Service. The Tate brothers are now facing a total of 59 charges, 42 against Andrew, 17 against Tristan. Andrew Tate, 39, is being charged with 7 further counts of rape, 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation, 3 counts of assault occasioning actual bodily harm, and 19 additional charges for offenses relating to indecent images of a child and extreme pornography. Tristan Tate, 38, is being charged with 1 count of SA, 2 counts of rape, and 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation. I think they're getting extradited to the UK. This is amazing. And before we go into this, I want to be very clear here. The reason why Andrew Tate moved to Romania was because of rape charges in the UK. Before he even blew up, he had rape charges in the UK and he fled to Romania. And then he got famous in Romania. But he's been running from rape charges from the very beginning. This guy was a rapist. Always. All right. First off, what is he wearing, dude? Look at this guy. I mean, these guys dress like assholes. Look at him, dude. Dude, it is a blouse. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wearing blouses, right? There is nothing wrong with wearing a blouse, wearing women's clothing. I'm fine with that. But what I don't like about these guys is these guys are like homoerotic and they are so like, they act like they're these big studs, but they're like whiny mama's boys, homoerotic fucking weirdos. Yeah, he does look like he has some man titties going on, doesn't he?
Mr. Tate, would you mind signing?
Hey, Tate.
Dude, they're cuffing him. Dude, oh shit.
Back up.
Dude, that is raw.
Guys, back up.
Is his buddy like taking all his jewelry off or some shit? Is that what's going on? Is he wearing capris? Dude, yeah, who is the guy who wanted the autograph? Can you sign? He wants an autograph right before he goes to jail? Crazy.
Tristan, anything to say?
They're not running their mouth too big now, dude. Yeah, dude, there's the guy. Look at the guy. The dude in the gold did take all the jewelry off, right? Dude, look at him. He pulled all their jewelry off. The guy that was with him here in the glamour jacket. That's what he was doing, dude. I mean, they're probably gonna have to sell that shit in order to pay for the lawyers, dude. Because I mean, that's classic. It's like, yo, we rented this bling. That's hilarious. What fucking losers, bro. There's a close-up shot of him taking the necklaces off.
Back up.
Rented. It's a rental.
This
for what?
Dude, these guys. Yeah, another angle of him getting pulled away. There he is with the the rented bling. All right, so there we go. What intrigues me, guys, about this is how did this even happen? It says that Andrew was here. He was co-hosting a bare knuckle boxing event. The Tates were taken into custody outside the James L. Knight Center, an event space in downtown Florida. So I guess they got word that they were going to be at this bare knuckle boxing event, and Tate showed up to the event center, and then they arrested his ass. That is amazing, guys. That is so amazing. They were arrested Saturday as British authorities sought their extradition. So it was a sealed warrant related to the extradition request by the UK. So the UK knew they were going to be in America. They made a request for the extradition of the Tates. And then the U.S. Marshals go arrest them for the purpose of extradition. Now, here's the problem, though, is like I said, Richard Grenell got the Tates out of Romania and brought them to the U.S. That's when Andrew Tate abused his girlfriend in Beverly Hills. So I would not be surprised if Trump and his cronies tried to intervene. I mean, it's pretty stunning that the president of the United States is helping every rapist. What are we doing, dude? Seriously, we're fucked up. So hopefully nobody gets involved to intervene with this shit. I just want these guys in jail, man. You know what I'm saying? I want them in jail. Look at them, though, dude. Look at these two assholes. Look at these two dicks. These guys are clowns, bro. This is crazy. Dude, I want them in jail. I've wanted this dude in jail since way back when. In July of 2022, I was in New York City. We're going to go on a little trip down memory lane. July 20th, 2022. Almost to the day, guys. 4 years ago, I was in New York City as a gamer. I had partnered with a company called Carrot. They're a credit card company. I had a billboard of me on Times Square. There I am. And so I was in New York City live streaming from Times Square for my billboard. And it was this crazy, great event. I was there in New York City for 2 or 3 days. And while I was there, one of the Fortnite streamers held a debate with Andrew Tate. This was, I believe, on the 22nd of July. So what ended up happening was I got notified by this Fortnite player's manager. Now, this was the one where Hassan also debated Andrew Tate and talked to him about women drivers. It was that debate. So I was on my way to the airport and I got invited to go against Andrew Tate. So what I did was I set up a laptop with earbuds in the terminal. So I moved myself against a wall and sat there and got into this argument with Tate in the terminal, right? I was yelling at him and there were hundreds of people in there what the fuck is this guy doing? There's me in the airport and there's Tate. I don't think you're a bitch. I think you're a water boy, water boy for patriarchy and capitalism and whatnot, right? And sort of regressive ideas about manhood. And which is why the teenage audience consumes it so much, You got these young boys that are grappling with feelings of powerlessness, and you come in and offer them the ultimate machismo ideas of how to be a man, but you're you're so off base, bro. It's like, it's tragic, really.
So
Philosophy, I don't think you're a bitch. I think you're a water boy.
Oh,
You know?
I don't think you're a bitch. I think you're a water boy. Oh, shit. Dude, that's hilarious. Oh, dude. Yeah. Dude, he is. He is a water boy. Yo. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yo. Hey, it's the water boy. Andrew Tate himself. What's up? Yeah, we were just laughing at your dumbass, looking at your man titties in that purple blouse when they arrested you. You stupid fuck. How you doing? Yeah, you're facing some serious charges. Yeah, that's not going to look so good, boss. I don't think you're going to be TikToking from jail, if you know what I mean. I mean, you might be taking it to the house, bro. Yeah, you're going to be real popular in there, buddy. I think they're like, people are lining up to hang out with you. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. All right, you and your brother. Oh boy, you guys are going to be like the popular couple. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck, you rapist. Fuck you. Bye-bye. I remember at the end of the thing, I looked up and people were like, what are you doing? Because I had been yelling into my laptop in this terminal. But anyway, it started this chain reaction where everybody started making content about me, calling me like, you know, the woke old man. And they made content all over TikTok, shredding me, guys. All of the manosphere and like gamer kids, they were all like super mad about this. They were calling me a beta male and all their whatever. But there was like this nasty wave of shit. And then Andrew Tate got deplatformed like a couple weeks later. It was like 2 weeks later. And I don't know if the two were connected, but there were a couple of weeks where there was like my name got like 100 million views on TikTok in like a week because of these people like making videos and like being super nasty in the comments. Like it was gnarly. But anyway, he got deplatformed. And then I, of course, was on the outs with the gaming community. They didn't like that, like me going against Tate. And then what ended up happening was I went to TwitchCon that year in 2022, and I ended up having a bunch of people who weren't in the gaming community like talk to me on the street and shit. People were like pulling me aside and they're like, I saw you talking to Andrew Tate. Like, we need more voices like yours. And that's essentially how I got into politics. I decided to leave gaming and go into politics because of like this experience. So it was pretty like revolutionary for me, this whole thing. But anyway, now Tate's getting arrested. I mean, I think there was just a real high profile after that debate. Well, a couple of things happened. Like Hassan embarrassed him for the intellectual crowd. And then Andrew Tate made a comment to one of the like teenage girls that was like, the streamer had a teenage girl in his apartment with him because the streamer was like 18. And Andrew Tate made a comment about the underage girl. And people were like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And that was like really weird too. This happened on the same stream. And then for weeks afterwards, all of his followers were being so toxic in all over social media. So it was the beginning of the end for him. But so he was chiding a year ago. He was chiding Ron DeSantis. And not only that, okay, in addition to his illegal charges with the grapes, the trafficking, and all this shit in multiple locations, this guy has been running a pyramid scheme, taking money from teenagers around the world. Okay, he had this Discord, this Andrew Tate War Room, where a bunch of young kids were going in there and like getting advice and mentorship from him, but they were looting them, like scamming them on crypto coins, and they're paying money to get into a Discord. Just a lot of
like nothing but toxicity. And what's more, most of it is preying on kids, like young boys. Okay, they've been preying on young boys like they're Catholic priests or some shit. So here we are. Now I'm a political streamer, and these fuckers are in jail. All right, a round of applause. Let's go. Dude, that is beautiful, though. I love that they're in jail. I hope they get extradited. Yo, political punk here. I know, it's killing me. Seriously, guys, if you like what we do around here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn those noties on. And I wouldn't be anywhere without the members. So if you want to hit the join button, we really appreciate that too. Thank you so much, guys. It's getting crazy out there, and I'm just really glad to not be going through this alone. All right? All right, keep your chin up. Let's go, boss. All right, fuck you. Bye-bye.